Hello, wherever and whenever you're watching this. I do hope that this finds you and your loved ones well. There was a bit of excitement yesterday in the manse. For since the start of lockdown, my wife and I, in the more time spent together indoors, we have been watching a television series called NCIS. Now, it's not something we'd ever watched, but we started to watch it from episode 1. And we watched 14 series. And each series has around 20 or so episodes. So you can imagine we watched a lot of NCIS. Well, at the end of episode 20, whatever it was, of series 14, there was a cliffhanger. Were the stars going to survive? And it said, to be continued. We were watching it on one of the streaming programme channels on TV. And we went to season 15, only to find that season 15 on this channel starts at episode 18. So we didn't know what the outcome was. We hunted high and low over the streaming platforms to see if we could find the episodes, but no luck. And so, with desperation and being a wee bit hooked on NCIS, we decided to purchase the DVD collection of season 15. And it arrived yesterday. There was much excitement in the manse when Anne came back from her work, and we thought we'll be able to spend some time this evening seeing what happened next. Only to work out that actually this is a DVD. And we used to have an all singing, all dancing Blu-ray player in our house, but no one knows what happened to it. Either it came to churches and disappeared, or it went to school and disappeared. We have no idea. And so we had the DVD, but we had no means of playing it. So a hunt round the house. We've got to find this DVD player, but we couldn't. But in the back corner of a storage room, we came upon an old DVD player that we'd once bought on holiday. A cheap and cheerful little thing, just enough to give us an extra evening's entertainment on a wet holiday in a self-catering accommodation. And so we quickly wired it up, plugged it into the TV, shoved the disc into the machine, and hey presto, we started watching. It was only after the first episode finished that we realised there was no remote control, and one of us would have to get up, go to the TV where the DVD player was, and press the appropriate button. Being the gentleman that I am, and truthfully feared of the wife, I decided to jump out of my chair, run across the television and press the appropriate button, and we saw the second episode. Something happened, I can't remember what, and we paused it for a while, switched the machine off with the intention of going back. But when we went to try and get back, we couldn't work out how to go from episode 1 to episode 3 with the limited buttons on front of our cheap DVD player, and I have to say, tensions rose in the house. So much so that we spent another half an hour looking for a remote control to tie with the cheap DVD, and we found it, thankfully. It got me thinking of all the things that we think we can't do without, but we can do without. As life changes to whatever our new normal will be in the weeks and months to come, we will have to give up some of the things that we've taken for granted. Go back to maybe a simpler life. I know that we could have worked out how to work the machine, but the DVD and the remote control made things so much better. That being said, life's all about change. I'm old enough to remember when we first got our first colour television. I'm old enough to remember when we first got a remote control and thinking how exciting that was, not having to get up and change channels. But then there was only 3 channels, not the multitude of channels that we've got today. Life was simpler, I suspect. Not saying it was better, it was simpler. And maybe we have to return to a more simple life in the future. Anyway, whatever you're doing today, I hope that you're in control. I hope that you have the necessities to make your life as good as possible in these strange days. And may God of love be with you and those you love May his face shine upon you and give you peace. Once again, thanks for watching, and take care of yourself and take care of others. Bye bye.